He was drowning in his own choices. The first real test came during a critical meeting with Albright's associates. They were discussing a multi-million-dollar deal that would affect countless people. A decision that seemed straightforward on the surface but was loaded with ethical dilemmas. Daniel was expected to make the call, to push through the deal with minimal consideration for the consequences it would have on the people involved. His heart pounded as he listened to the men and women in the room argue over terms and conditions, each of them more concerned with maximizing profits than with the human cost of the deal. Daniel's role was simple: execute. The stakes were high. Lives were at risk. Small businesses would be crushed, employees would lose jobs, entire communities would be uprooted. And yet, Albright was sitting there, calm, cool, detached, as though the lives of these people meant nothing.
Sometimes, you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet,
Albright said, his voice as smooth as ever, not a hint of remorse in his tone. Daniel stared at him, his hand trembling as it rested on the table. He felt sick. For the first time, he questioned everything about what he had become. He had known this moment would come, the moment where power demanded sacrifices, where the price of ambition was measured in human suffering. But now that it was here, he wasn't sure if he could go through with it. Albright noticed his hesitation, his sharp gaze locking onto Daniel's with unsettling precision.
Are you going to question this, Daniel? Or are you going to do your job?
The pressure was unbearable. In that moment, Daniel's world seemed to fracture, and he realized that this wasn't just about a deal, it was about his very soul. His ambition had cost him his conscience, and he was now paying the price. By the time Daniel returned home that night, he couldn't shake the feeling that everything he had built was crumbling around him. He had made his choice, and it had led him to this moment, a place where his personal life, his values, and his relationships were all falling apart. The man he used to be seemed like a distant memory, replaced by someone cold, calculating, and lost. Sarah had left him a message.